a very important report about Natura 2000, and what depends from such a report are something like 750 million euro of spending for 6 years is fake. Actually, this report was compiled in a way, all these figures had no scientific evidence. It was like they were put at random, but in any case, the news is that now the Bulgarian Academy of Sciences confirms this, and the Academy of Sciences clearly says that this report is fake. So I asked since December what is the Commission doing with regard to the information that EU funding depends on such fake reports, and I would like to see if you have a reaction today.
Thank you very much. Yes, Vivian is ready to tell her what we can say at this stage about this.
Thanks a lot for the question. Indeed, under the Habitats Directive, member states have the obligation to report on the conservation status of species every 6 years. And as we discussed last year, Bulgaria delivered its report in August 2019 for the period of 2013-2018 to the European Environment Agency. And after its first submission, Bulgaria now in January has submitted a corrected part of its report, particularly on the species data. And now the European Environment Agency is analyzing the report, as well as on top of that conducting a public consultation on species habitats assessments reported by the member states broadly, and getting us aggregated data at EU level.
Georgi, you have a follow-up question?
So if I understand correctly, after the publication, Bulgaria has started resubmitting data, hopefully correct data this time. Do I understand correctly? And I would like to know if there is a risk that Bulgaria loses money because of, also an interesting aspect is that the report itself, the fake report, I think costs 6 million euro. I mean, what will happen with this money? Will those that compile the report will have to return it, or yeah, thanks.
I think part of these questions are, of course, directly for the Bulgarian authorities. From our side, what we can see is that the procedure foresees for that once the member state has submitted a report, there's a possibility to provide feedback and correct the data. And in the case of Bulgaria, they have indeed done that in early January this year. And for me, it's not for me here to say what the reasons for it were, why they did that. But we can just see the facts that indeed, after having submitted the original report in August, they have submitted a reviewed report now in January.
Thank you, Vivian. Any other questions for Vivian? No, thank you. The lady there was first, was next.